What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this super pretty glam fall set using the Madam Glam Wanderlust collection. It's their new fall collection with 9 different dark fall colors. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox before we do the swatches. But yeah, I was super excited for like these colors because I've been doing a lot of bright colors lately, so it's nice to have some darker colors and like different colors that I don't normally use. So yeah, I was super excited to do like a fall set because I've been doing neon sets for the longest time now. So yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Madam Glam, they are vegan, cruelty-free, and 21 free now. Also palm oil free, and their gel polishes are the bomb. Like, they're super thick and creamy, and they're full coverage. They have great quality polishes. And usually they have the swatches at the top of the bottles. They are 15 milliliter, and they do have their names on the bottom of the bottles, and they always have super cute names for all their polishes. I always look forward to their collections because just when you think you have all the gel polish colors, they always come out with something new that keeps you like interested. So yeah, those are all the colors. Now we're going to get into the swatches. This first one is called Walk in the Park, and it's a dark green shade. The next one is called September Skies, and this is like a medium blue. Then we have Dreamer, which is a caramel shade. Then we have Glam DC, which is a really nice olive shade. And as you can see, they're super pigmented with one coat. This one is Stone of Hope. Then we have The Truth. Stone of Hope is like a sage color, and then The Truth is like kind of like a light cream yellow. Pink Liberty is the next one, which is like a pinkish purple. Then we have Laos, which is like a cream color. It kind of has like a pinkish tone to it. And the last one is Purple Hero, which is a dark purple. So I did cure those for 60 seconds off camera, and I applied a second coat. You definitely don't need any more than 2 coats with these because they're super pigmented. And just make sure to apply thin coats so that they don't wrinkle up. That can happen with thicker polishes. And I'm top coating with this no wipe top gel from Madam Glam. But yeah, these colors are so pretty. They picked the perfect fall shades. They're always really good at putting like collections together. So I went ahead and cured those, and these are all of the swatches. I do have a 30% off discount code if you guys are interested. I will leave all of the information in the description box, so definitely check it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Excuse my nails, I just filed down my previous set, and I do have my acrylic on, but I do need to like soak them off and do another layer. But I'm just going right in and doing this set because, as we all know, they won't be on long. So this is going to be a polygel set. I'm going to be encapsulating my polishes and doing like kind of like a little freestyle and doing like something different on every nail. So I did apply my dehydrator and primer. I used alcohol to dehydrate my nails, and then I used Mia Secret primer, 2 coats of that, and then the base gel. Now I'm using this polygel shade from Macart called French Press, and I'm going to be creating 2 nail beds on the middle fingernail and the ring fingernail because I wanted like a French look on one of them, and then I wanted to do kind of like a marble on the tip of the other one. So basically I apply a small bead. You really don't need a lot. And then I kind of just pat the polygel around the cuticle, and I was having some issues with my brush at first. It was a little bit frayed, so I had to switch it, and then this one was giving me an issue, but eventually I got it under control. But yeah, you just basically want to use your brush to shape the polygel into the shape of a nail bed and then cure it. I try to get it pretty neat so that I don't have to go in with a hand file. If you feel like you need to go in with a hand file and tighten up the smile line before you move on to the next step, you can definitely go ahead and do that after you cure. Just make sure to like cleanse your nails. But I was pretty satisfied with the way they looked, so I just left them as is. Okay, so now I'm going to take my detail brush. This is one of the detail brushes that I got from the Savillon brush set, and I'm going to be hand painting like kind of like a 3D French look. So I'm using the color Pink Liberty to do that, and you're basically going to want to just trace right under the smile line, and you could kind of get that 3D French look without like applying another layer of polygel. I've never actually tried this. This is my first time, and it was a pretty cool look. So I'm going to apply this color first and then go ahead and cure it really quick. The one thing about Madame Glam polishes, you do want to cure them pretty much all the way so that they don't wrinkle up. Otherwise, if they're like kind of like partially cured, they will wrinkle up. So cure them all the way. This next one is called Purple Hero, and I'm basically doing the same thing I did, just going right under the Pink Liberty shade and kind of like drawing another line to outline the French, except this time I'm going to be dragging some of the polish down the nail because I wanted the color a little bit down farther, and I'm just going to use my brush to kind of like brush out the bottom half, and I'm going to be covering it up with glitter, so it doesn't really matter if it's like blended. I just didn't want like, you know, those weird like lines at the bottom, so I just kind of brushed it out really quick so it wasn't like all bunched up there. And I went ahead and cured that, and then I'll be going in with a base gel and applying this gold glitter mix like sparsely onto the nail. And then I have these little leaf glitters, some purple and pink ones, and I'll be applying those into the gel and curing them in place. You just want to make sure the leaves are pretty flat on the nails so that when you encapsulate them, the corners of the leaves don't stick up. So on this nail, instead of outlining the smile line with the polishes, I'm going to be outlining it with some of that gold glitter that I used. So I'm applying the base gel first and then just kind of going right along the smile line and creating like a second smile line basically with the glitter. You might have to kind of push some of the glitter up and off of the nail bed to get it to look a lot neater, but it's best to kind of like pack it on first and then go in and tighten it up, if you know what I mean. And then I go ahead and cure that. On this nail, I'm going to be kind of doing like a marble and some line work. So right now I'm just tightening up like the areas where the glitter seeped onto the nail bed, because you definitely don't want that showing, because then kind of ruins the look, you know, it makes it look sloppy. So I'm going to go ahead and flash cure that really quick. And now I'm going to be using those same two colors, so the Purple Hero and the Pink Liberty, and I'm also using that creamy like pink shade called Laos or something like that. I don't really know if I'm pronouncing that right. But I'm basically using my detail brush to apply the colors on the nail randomly and then just kind of running my brush through them, and you get that marble effect. It's super easy. Then I'm just going to draw a line with the Purple Hero shade going right across under the nail bed, and I do just add like a little bit more glitter. On this nail, I'm going to be painting it halfway with the color Laos. I feel like I got it right this time, so I'm hoping so. But yeah, I'm painting it halfway down. I'm not really making it super pigmented or anything. I'm just going in with a quick coat of it because I'm going right over that with glitters before I cure. So you're not really going to see like if there is any streaks in it or anything. Typically you would have to go in with 2 coats of this color, but yeah, like I said, I'm applying glitters, so you're not really going to see that. I'm just brushing out the bottom of the gel a little bit too, so that it looks like more blended and not like a harsh line there at the bottom, you know. But yeah, basically just sticking the glitters into the gel. Just be sure to stick them where you want them, because I had an issue where like I touched some of the gel polish and then touched the leaf, and then I tried removing the gel off of it and it wouldn't come off, so I just had to put a new one there. It's not really a big deal, but yeah, just be careful. And for this nail, I'm just going to be drawing a couple lines at the bottom of it randomly. I was kind of going for like, I don't know what kind of look I was going for, but it just gave me fall vibes, so I was like going with it. I'm just drawing some lines, almost kind of like plaid, but not really, I guess. So I'm using those same 3 shades, just alternating colors and making random lines, nothing crazy. After that, I'm going to take that French press shade again and kind of just apply it over the nail bed area and fade it into the tip like an ombre, and then add more foils and glitter. Now I'm going to encapsulate all of the nails with McCart Clear Polygel. You always want to go ahead and encapsulate your glitters so you don't file them off. Also, this is going to help build up the rest of the structure on the nails, because obviously they are pretty thin and these nails are long. So I'm using the clear to build an apex as well as encapsulate them and add strength to them. So yeah, I've already squeezed the polygel onto the nail, and I start patting it around the cuticle area, and I'm focusing most of that polygel that's up near the nail bed area in that area to build my apex, and the rest of it I'm patting sidewall to sidewall all the way down the nail, and then just kind of using my brush to smooth out the nail and removing any excess before I go ahead and cure. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start filing the nails. Of course, we're going to start by debulking. That's what I usually do. So I'm using my fine grit ceramic drill bit. I love this drill bit because I don't even have to go in with a cuticle bit, because the way it's designed, I can just do everything as far as debulking goes and sealing around the cuticle all in one shot. So yeah, if I work faster, that's like way easier for me, and I'm here for it. So yeah, as you can see, I usually start around the cuticle. I usually try to get that down low at first, and then I kind of just smooth over the nail with my drill side to side. You can do that or go up and down with your drill, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Like, you kind of decide like which way you feel more comfortable with. So I feel comfortable doing it this way. I usually follow the sidewalls up and down. The sidewalls should be the thinnest part of your nail. And as you can see, when I turn my nail to the side, I have that little hill that's my apex. And then it just gets gradually a little bit thinner towards the free edge. But you obviously do want some structure on your nails so that they don't snap or break, especially on long nails like this. And always make sure to clean underneath the nails as well. Now I'm going to take my hand file and shape up the nails really quick. So we're doing a long, kind of like coffin shape with these. I guess I would call it coffin because they're not really that wide. Whatever you want to call it, square, coffin, it is what it is. But yeah, taking the bulk off the sides, so I'm holding my file straight, filing along the sides until I'm satisfied with like the overall width of the nails. And to like get that coffin shape or tapered square look, you want to hold your file at an angle and just file in towards the tip of the nail until again you're satisfied with like how wide the tip is or narrow the tip is, just based off of your personal preference. And to file the free edge, just hold the file straight at an angle and file straight across. Then I just go ahead and take a buffer and buff over the surface of all of the nails to make sure there are no scratches in them before I go ahead and top coat them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my nail charms. I'm using some bigger AB rhinestones, also some of these purple rhinestones that I have, and some small gold caviar beads just to add a little bit of bling accents to the nails. Nothing too crazy because obviously the nails speak for themselves, so they don't really need to be covered up with a bunch of bling. Sometimes less is more in certain situations. So yeah, the reason why I'm applying the rhinestone gel directly onto the nail and then the bigger pieces into the gel so that they stay on better. And I also do that for the caviar beads as well, so they stay on. And once everything is all cured and everything, I do make sure to top coat over the purple charms and the caviar beads so they don't lose their coating. With these, they kind of lose their coating after washing your hands a couple times, so it's best to just top coat them maybe once or twice to be on the safe side. And I am just going to top coat all of the nails with Madam Glam top gel and top coat underneath them since the glassy looking set. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this set. I think they came out super cute. I really like the glam fall vibe instead of like the classic brown look. I like the kind of like girly fall look. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments, if you liked it or not. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave because I post nail tutorials and reviews every week, so you don't want to miss out. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you do get notified when I upload a video. And if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, make sure you do that so we can stay connected on there. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.